All right, next up, we've got NFL football. Thursday night, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Philadelphia Eagles. Tampa Bay 7-point road favorites, 52 the total in this game. I ain't taking Philly. It's just a question of, do I want to lay 7 on the road? I'm not impressed by Philly, Connor, after beating Carolina. People are saying, what a win, what a win. Well, when Sam
No.
Darnold's going to gift wrap 3 interceptions for you in the second half, sure, you're going to win that game. I mean, Philadelphia's offense was inept for 3 quarters, but Carolina said, we don't want the game. You guys have it. And that's why Philadelphia won. That was not some great, terrific performance or Jalen Hurts and the offense figuring it out. Carolina handed them the game with mistakes and turnovers. Philadelphia's offense couldn't do a thing for 3 quarters in that game. And I know Tampa's defense is still banged up in the secondary, but man, when their offense is rolling, and I still don't like what I've seen from Philly's defense.
I agree.
The Carolina moved the ball in between the 20s throughout that whole damn game. And you can tell I'm pissed because I had Carolina -3 last week. And they moved the ball in between the 20s the whole game. And just bad execution in the red zone constantly for Carolina. Not really because Philly was stopping them, but missed throws, errant throws, protection breakdowns. I don't really give a lot of credit to Philly's defense for playing great. I think Carolina just screwed up in the red zone. And then, of course, in the second half, they just turned the ball over a ton. So I simply don't trust the Eagles here. If I were to bet it, I will be putting the Bucs in some parlays and some 6-point teasers, get them down to -1 in a teaser this week, put them in some teaser options. But no, do I trust the Eagles? No, I do not here. I've got to see a lot more from them. That was more Carolina fucking up and shooting themselves in the foot repeatedly third and fourth quarter, I think, more than Philadelphia playing a great game and finding a way to win last weekend. What do you think here, Connor Mack? Thursday night NFL, Bucs, Eagles.
Yeah, I don't think the Eagles did much in that game. I mean, that first half, this was, I started to see it. We saw it even last week with the Falcons last year, first half team. The same thing with the Panthers. They're 5-0. That's why I just stuck with them first half. I was looking at some numbers. They're the worst third quarter team points-wise. I think they have like 6 points. They just totally blew it again. And Darnold, kind of like he did the Cowboys, just a horrible second half, even worse. Like you talked about, they moved in the 20s, had to settle for field goals early, and then just the interceptions were just killer. So, and then all of a sudden, Philly gets a few turnovers, you get that change of field and all that, boom, they score a touchdown, and then they win. So I wasn't too big with their win here, but it's the big key. This is the NFL, laying 7 points on the road. You talked about Tampa's defense. I still think it's leaky. And what they did, it was 27-17, and then Tampa just kills them, scores 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter and just smokes them there. I still don't love Tampa's defense, but man, they can score a ton. I'd lean over here. I know it's a short week, and one of these weeks Tampa's going to go on the road covering this number and not going to get it done. This is the NFL. So will it be this week? Are they just playing so well? I don't know. I lean over and I lean Tampa. But I haven't bet it, so it's just a lean.
This might be, and I don't usually say this because I don't usually think these are great positive expectation wagers, but a same game side and total teaser, which I don't do very often, I might consider that in this game. You could tease Tampa to -1. You could tease the total down to 46. And if you do that, all of the key numbers, if it's 28-21, you're going to cash the over on the teaser. And you're going to Tampa Bay wins, then you're good. So a Tampa Bay -1 over 46, same game, side total teaser. I don't usually recommend betting these a lot, but I think in this game, it makes sense, to maybe look in that direction. Get 6 points the better of it with the total and with the side, rather than just bet Tampa -7.
I don't know how, real quick, I don't know how Philly, that defense has got some whole, Dallas and those games I watched, the Chiefs, they just rolled them. And the Panthers really should have scored at least 27, I'd say, at least right around there. And they didn't. Only 18 points. So, yeah, I think Tampa will get theirs. So, yeah, I lean, and there's 51.5 some places. So, if you like the over, I'd get on one of those.
Absolutely. And you're right. They faced 2 really, really elite offenses, Kansas City, Dallas, shredded. Both times that Eagles defense could not get a stop. Didn't force a punt, I believe, in either, or maybe one against Dallas. That was it. But I know they didn't force any against Kansas City. And we just saw the Chiefs get shut down, or not at least neutralized by the Bills quite a bit Sunday night. So definitely concerns with the Eagles defense.